Now we all know this little piece of music, right?
If you wanna run away with me, I know.
Well, it seems the songwriters behind Dua Lipa's Levitating may have known about it beforehand. My name's John, and if you like music, then you're in the right place. Dua Lipa and her songwriting team, they've got themselves in a bit of hot water. There's a lawsuit that has been filed against their song Levitating from a band called Article Sound System with a K, and yes, that is ASS for short. Now, this band is saying that Dua Lipa and her team have copied part of their song Live Your Life, which is from 2017. Now, I'll play you a little clip of both songs, but it's going to be short because I don't want to get snagged by the monstrous copyright robots of UMG.
Clever girl.
Okay, here's Levitating. And now here's Live Your Life by Ass. This is a tricky one. We've seen cases like this before. You'll be familiar with the Lana Del Rey / Radiohead case, which ended up being settled out of court, apparently, although there's no confirmation on the settlement. And of course, Radiohead themselves were sued by the Hollies for the same piece of music, which is kind of strange. And of course, the other really famous one with Pharrell Williams and Robin Thicke being sued for Blurred Lines, not because it might be a song about sexual assault, I don't think it is, but by Marvin Gaye's estate for the song Similarities to Got to Give It Up. This was a strange one because there are no notes, riffs, sequences, or beats that are exactly the same. But the court ruled in favour of Marvin Gaye's estate because the song basically captured the same vibe. This was a really landmark case that we thought might end up causing real problems for the music industry. There haven't been many follow-up situations like that, although there is one involving Marvin Gaye again and Ed Sheeran for his song Thinking Out Loud, which is very similar to Let's Get It On, but that case hasn't gone to court yet. But in truth, most cases are a bit more direct than the Pharrell Williams Marvin Gaye one, thinking all the way back even to Vanilla Ice versus David Bowie and Queen. But here you have a strange situation because Ass are not famous. Nobody really knows who they are, and if you go on SoundCloud, while Live Your Life now has thousands and thousands of plays since this story is broken, all the rest of their songs have merely a few hundred. So the chances of Dua Lipa and a songwriting team actually having heard this song beforehand are slim, but at the same time, the similarities are there for all to hear. But this isn't where the story ends. Amazingly enough, there has been a second lawsuit filed against Dua Lipa and the song Levitating from songwriters L. Russell Brown and Sandy Linzer, saying the signature opening melody for Levitating
I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm with a
is extremely similar to their 1979 song. Check the title out of this song, A Wiggle and a Giggle All Night. Now, that is a ridiculous name for a song, but you can hear it already. Wiggle and a giggle all night. You can see how the similarities are going to be there. We'll play you a little clip.
I was walking down the street when I saw the handsome soldier boy winkle, winkle, winking at.
And there's a 1980 song, Don Diablo, performed by Corey Day and Miguel Bosé, which sounds a bit like this.
Don Diablo se ha escapado, tú no sabes la que ha armado, ten cuidado, yo lo digo por...
What is going on here? Now, I would say Levitating and all of these other songs, they just kind of play down a descending scale. And I can imagine a world where plenty of people could have thought of this melody, this rhythm, this little piece of music, these bars put together. But when it comes to litigation, I think this is going to be a strange one, and I can see this one being settled because especially in the case of Live Your Life by Ass, Article Sound System, I'll give them their proper name, the similarities are crazy. And while it's very probable that the songwriting team had never heard this track before, arguing against that in court is going to be very, very difficult. Interestingly enough as well, this second case also brings in the role of TikTok into this whole situation. Because melodies are truncated to go viral on TikTok, the similarity in melodies of short sections of songs are going to become more prominent, and we're going to see more and more lawsuits like this appearing. It's an odd one because it's really going to hamper the songwriting process. Of course, if it's a situation where somebody's plagiarizing somebody else's music, then they should be held accountable for that. But there's a chance with so many songs and more songs just stacking on top of more songs forever that melodies are going to inevitably sound very similar. It's going to be an interesting case to follow. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Have you heard Ass? Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, if you love music, then this is the place for you. I'd love it if you hit subscribe. And if you want more Dua Lipa, check this video out. Oh, it's there.